What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over my predictions for UFC Fight Night Ulberg versus Reyes. So let's get into it. So this card is going to be in Perth, Australia. Carlos Ulberg's from the neighboring country, New Zealand. So this card's kind of based around oceanic fighters. You see a lot of Australia, New Zealand, a few Asian. Starting off at the bottom, we got two women. I know she beat Molly McCann, and I haven't heard of her, but I heard she's on a pretty good win streak or something. I don't know. I don't really know who's gonna win this fight, so I won't give a pick. Don't know either of these guys. Moving up, I've heard of this woman, I think, but I don't have a pick. Colby Thickness. This is the guy that fought Toporia's older brother, Ilia Toporia's older brother, Alexander Topuria. He did pretty well, considering that he was coming on about a week's notice, I believe. I mean, there's a pretty good chance I would say he would win this fight if this guy isn't the best fighter. That was his only loss, I guess, against Alexander Topuria. So I want to see Colby Thickness kind of win here. There's no odds for any of these fights, I believe, so I can't really give a pick based on the odds, but choose Colby Thickness for this fight, being that I only really know about him. Moving up, Jamie Malarkey. I know he fought a lot of people. I'm pretty sure Jamie Malarkey fought Volkanovski, actually, I believe. I'm not sure. A long time ago. That's what if I remember, I don't know. I know he fought Mauricio Rufy. Yeah. I guess maybe he'll win it, but this guy looks pretty fresh. I don't know. Both of these guys are coming on for the losing streak, so who knows. Moving up, Andre Petrosky. I didn't even know he was on this card. I don't know. Okay, this fight I can actually give a pick for. Navajo Sterling versus Rodolfo Bellato. Rodolfo Bellato coming off that no contest, I believe, to Paul Craig. And then Navajo Sterling, he's on a pretty good win streak. He had a lot of hype coming into when he was coming into the UFC. He hasn't gotten any really big performances yet, I don't think. I don't think he got any knockouts. But both of these guys are really good strikers. From what I know, Navajo Sterling has good takedown defense, and then he has good jiu-jitsu when he's on the ground. He's a black belt. But I think this should be a competitive fight. Navajo Sterling's a pretty good, from what I know, he's a good kickboxer, from what I know. I'm pretty sure he's a world champion. I'm not too sure, but Rodolfo Bellato is pretty well-rounded, but I don't really like him because of that Paul Craig fight. He knew he gotten hit, and then he went down. I think he acted. I mean, that's my opinion, but I want to say Navajo Sterling, but honestly, I think Rodolfo Bellato will win here. But I remember I've been a fan of Navajo Sterling since before he got in the UFC, so I hope he wins. Tom Nolan versus Charlie Campbell. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that had that funny interview with DC. And Tom Nolan, he's just a really long, rangy striker. I don't know. Tom Nolan, I don't really know much about Charlie Campbell's fight style, so I'm gonna pick Tom Nolan. He's really good from what I've seen. After he won his last fight against I think it was the Borachev guy. I went and searched up his socials because I was like, I want to follow this guy. I want to see how far he gets in the UFC. So he's fighting on this card. I'm expecting him to win. He's a really good striker. After his last performance, I'm expecting him to pull it off here. Moving up the card, Justin Tafa, who's become kind of a meme in MMA, is fighting Louis Sutherland from Scotland. But for this fight, I don't really have a pick. So moving up the card, Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny. I didn't even know Neil Magny was fighting on this card until just now. We're almost already at the main event, so let's keep going. Jake Matthews. I know he's been around for a long time. I think it was 2014 he made his debut. Not sure. Neil Magny, I think he's had the almost the most fights in the UFC. I think he's had the most fights and wins at welterweight, most finishes as well, if I remember. He's really big, rangy. He's kind of crafty. I know he's coming off of a win, I think, right? Yep. Jake Matthews coming off of a win. Jake Matthews hits like a truck from what I've seen, though. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right guy. I honestly think Jake Matthews can knock him out. What's he with the win by? Is more likely for him, actually. Submission, decision. Submission, I would actually think him, but I don't really know I don't know too much about Jake Matthews. I know Neil Magny's just really crafty. He always finds a way to win somehow. But moving up the card, Jack Jenkins versus whoever this guy is. I know Jack Jenkins is he's got crazy kicks or whatever. Leg kicks. He's got really good leg kicks. I don't really know. I don't got a pick for this fight either. But I remember in Jack Jenkins' last fight at UFC 312, I'm pretty sure he got choked out. Yeah, it's not good. KO, submission, decision. I don't know. I want to pick Jack Jenkins in this, just for the fun of it, for the love of the game. I'm going to go with Jack Jenkins in this fight. On the co-main event already, Jimmy Crute, Ivo Ursulan. So listen, I know most people know who Ivan Ursulan, whatever his name is, but I don't think I've ever seen him fight. Like, I don't know. Jimmy Crute, I know I've seen him fight a few times. He's got a lot of power. I know I've seen him get people hurt pretty bad. I want to go with Jimmy Crute on this. I don't know really too much about Ivan Ursulan, so I'll go with Jimmy Crute. He's got the power, and I think I've seen his wrestling. I'm not sure. I think his wrestling's pretty good. Moving up the card finally, and already the main event. Number 3, Carlos Ulberg versus number 7, Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes is looking a little weird in his picture. I don't know. I already know who my pick is for this fight, but I'm not too trustworthy in it. Dominic Reyes lost to John Jones, even though most people think he beat him. One of the most it's not even controversial, and one of the most just one of the most accepted decisions in MMA. Most people think Dominic Reyes beat John Jones in the first 3 rounds, which I don't even know how one of those judges saw at 49-46. Like, that's crazy. That's insane to me. But Dominic Reyes has been on this comeback. He got the John Jones curse. Lost the 3 or 4 fights after that. I think it's 4 to people like Yuri, Ryan Spann, and Jan. I think he lost to someone else. I'm not sure. Then he took a year or 2 off, and now he's back. Beat Dustin Jacoby. He beat Dustin Jacoby. Beat Anthony Smith, and now he beat Nikita Krylov with that Conor McGregor knockout. Crazy. But Dominic Reyes, he's a good fighter. He's a good striker. He's got decent takedown defense. And Carlos Ulberg's just this disgusting kickboxer who seemingly always takes a decision somehow. From what I remember, at least. KO. Dominic Reyes is more likely to KO. I'm going to go... you know what? I'm going to take the risky pick. I'm not going to lose anything if I don't get it right. Dominic Reyes by knockout. I'm going to say Dominic Reyes by knockout. Maybe in the 2nd or 3rd round, I just see his power maybe getting to Carlos Ulberg. Carlos Ulberg's got that chin, but whoever wins this fight, he's probably going to get a title shot. I mean, there is, who else is there? Let me think. Yuri and Khalil. But Khalil, remember, Khalil's only on a 1-fight win streak, and if he wins that, he'll be on a 2-fight win streak. Yuri, if he wins, he'll be on a 2-fight win streak. So whoever wins those will be on a 2-fight win streak, but their last loss will both be to the champion, or to a champion, which was Pereira. They haven't fought Magomed, but I mean, what's the chances Dana gives them a title shot compared to Dominic Reyes or Carlos Ulberg, depending on who wins here? Let's be real. So I'm going to go Dominic Reyes by maybe second to third round KO, possibly TKO, probably TKO. I want to, if Dominic Reyes is able to get him on the ground, then yeah. Carlos Ulberg shoots more takedowns on average, but Dominic Reyes, even though the stats say Carlos Ulberg's takedown defense is better, Carlos Ulberg hasn't faced the wrestlers like Dominic Reyes has. Dominic Reyes fought John Jones, obviously, who took him down. That's how John wins fights. He takes people down, he smothers them, he beats them on the ground. You know, Dominic Reyes, he's fought people like that. Carlos Ulberg hasn't. Dominic Reyes, I'm pretty sure, has more fights, but not by many. And his a few other fights that he's had than Carlos Ulberg are a lot higher, like level, I would say. Dominic Reyes, I mean, his chin is what kind of worries me though, being that he got knocked out 3 times in a row, which is crazy to me. And the 4th loss was John Jones in the beginning of that losing streak. So, I mean, if you want to pick whoever has a reliable chin, go with Dominic Reyes. But if you want to pick, if you want to pick with whoever has a reliable chin, go with Carlos Ulberg. But if you want to give a risky pick, go Dominic, I guess. But I mean, he's on a good win streak. I don't think he's gotten tagged really hard on this win streak. The only time I remember is that he got tagged against Dustin Jacoby, and then he came back and then reversed it. Actually, Dominic Reyes was a little bit hurt, and he kind of got pushed up against the fence, and then he came back and started swinging, and he had Dustin Jacoby hurt, and then knocked him out. He basically face planted him into the floor. So in this fight, I'm gonna probably pick Dominic Reyes with second or third TKO. Second or third round TKO. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.